Want to go down and join now, Ben?
I'll just leave my laptop for now, Jay, so I'll come back up. We lose today, that's all. Anything you want me to ask him?
Yeah, we'll see. Ben, I'm right. Oh, I run this bit, yeah, okay. Remember I said right. We're going to be selling it today.
You put that. I don't know if you'd have time to do it now. Is it worth putting that on?
Can't put on that.
No.
What's that? Wait, that song will go.
One, two.
Welcome to Slate Stadium on Manchester's Hudson Rollers. Let's not say what we're going to know about competition. Do you want to win a trip to see England and Australia and take a live oral lecture to be crowned the Kingston Press Popular Fan of the season? For a chance to win a VIP trip on 2 sports, England versus Australia, and that and also be given us one outsider. Enter Kingston Press Popular or Facebook. Alongside the Kingston Press promotional team, they're here today on the show. Using the final until live
Preview on here as well.
Yeah, can do.
also remember, all you do
When
is
you feel comes up to post DVD.
ladies and gentlemen, take your hands together. Follow over.
Yeah, only problem is, if that picks up music, YouTube bans it because you're broadcasting people's music. No, just leave it, do a short one before we start.
Oh, wait for that to finish, so we're alright.
Right, we're alright for the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, one for as always. Okay, so a little bit of today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce you to Scott. Scott, two songs. Come on, Scott. Scott, last time Scott sang for us was at Promo. We played these finals for last game. So if you're there, last game, this is the finals. This is the man.
It's a working man, and I feel down on the ground. And I swear to God, if I ever see the sun, on the old time, I know it in my heart. I never again will down at the age of 16 years, I will borrow this tears. I will never see another one. Through the dark recess of my eyes, where the age before the time, and the coldest lights there is on these lawns. You know, sing on the turn. It's a working man I love. I've never been down on the ground. I must say I've never seen another one. Through the dark recess of night, where the years before the time, I never again will go down on the ground. At the age of 64, till they bring you like a dog, and you gently goodbye. In the dark recess of night, he'll take you like a time. You tell you all the eyes that we had, but you it's see the sun. Oh, Championship game between Halifax and Featherstone Rovers. I'd like to welcome everybody to today's Featherstone Rovers, including the staff, players and supporters. Everybody here at Halifax will have a great time here at the Shea Stadium. I'd also like to welcome all of our sponsors to the game today. Our principal partner, the Reactive Group, our key sponsors, MBI Consulting UK Limited, Russell Bosch UK, and HX2 Services. Our official entertainment partners, you all know, our community partner, Yorkshire Builders Merchants, our corporate partner, Harley Department Store, our club partner, Consolidating College, our retail partners, HX Sports, our corporate guests, the venue and the NPRO, our match sponsors today, HX2 Maintenance, our associate sponsors, NPRO and Bates Property Rentals. Also, very well welcome to our match ball sponsors today, Yorkshire Timber Builders Merchants, and the K family in memory of Donald Waring. Finally, our 3-time CPT sponsor, Paul Lee, welcome to you as well. We hope that you and all of your guests have a fantastic day, and thank you once again for your continued support. It's very much appreciated. Moving on to today's team, you'll find our visitors, Featherstone Rovers. Number 1, Ian Hartman. Number 2, Will Sharp. Number 3, Greg Worthington. Number 36, Ben Blackwell. Number 35, Jason Crooks. Number 23, Andy Kay. Number 7, Gareth Brewer. Number 8, Steve Crossley. Number 9, Andy Ellis. Number 6, Jack Busser. Number 42, Chris Anakin. Matt James. Number 10, Keegan Hurst. Number 16, Andy Bostock. And number 38, Luke Teasdale. The line-up for Halifax today. Number 1, sponsored by Cutting Edge Carpets, Ryan Fieldhouse. Number 25, sponsored by SJ Craven Joiners Limited, Gareth Fox. Number 16, sponsored by the Golden Police Inn, Bradshaw, Danny Cowley. Number 3, sponsored by Duncan and Mitchell of Vision Express, Steve Tyler. Number 21, sponsored by AA Moving Solutions, Tommy Saxton. Number 6, sponsored by Ryan Co, Champion Accountants, Scott Morrell. Number 7, sponsored by Alexander Simon Brown. Number 8, sponsored by the Iron House and Hanson Plywood, Tony Jones. Number 9, sponsored by Richard and Julie Hamilton, Ben Kay. Number 10, sponsored by Roger Harbour, Luke Hamler. Number 13, once again sponsored by Roger Harbour, Luke Adamson. Number 27, sponsored by the Design House, Ross Martin. Number 12, sponsored by Territorial Services Limited, London, Andy Brayton. Another men's Halifax today, number 14, sponsored by Mark Malix and Fencing, is Paul Mennell. Number 18, sponsored by Ivy House, Sunday Carver, Ben Johnston. Number 23, sponsored by TC Civil Engineering, is Callum Casey. And number 28, sponsored by Jack Burton is Jack Spencer. Finally, a warm welcome to our head coach, Cal Harrison, and sponsored by Roger and Sue Hartman.
You're going now, mate.
Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to make a trip to see England play in Australia, then tell us how you or a friend should be crowned Kingston Press Proper Fan of the Season for a chance to win a VIP trip for 2 to watch England versus Australia in Melbourne and a year's supply of cider as well. So enter that, just go to kingstonpress.co.uk on Facebook or find our Kingston Press promo team here today. We'll be handing out flyers as well as taking video nominations. Always drink responsibly as well.
Especially against Halifax, we can't be relying on other teams. Today's got to be our day to go win it. We've got control. It's our choice what happens here today, and it's how we played it undecided. Isn't that how you want the season to be, though?
Oh, it certainly is. And it's the same scenario for both teams. Win your last 3 games and you get second spot. Halifax, it's the same for them. Rovers win the last 3, they'll get second spot. So much at stake today. A £250,000 playoff is what this is being billed as.
It's not just £250,000, it's £250,000 that the other isn't getting for next season as well, don't forget. We've been told that if Halifax do get the 450k prize money for second place, that they'll be going full time next season. That'll see them through stiff competition for the Rovers, getting into that top 4, so we qualify for the middle 8. And that's where we all want to be, of course.
Certainly is. It's the same thing for Rovers. Rovers, if they get the 450k, that'd be a massive boost for them in terms of going into next year in the salary cap they'll have for next year.
Certainly would, that's going to be huge. We still don't know what the situation is with money, but 450k is huge going into next season.
It certainly is. We're just awaiting the 2 teams to come out now. Good afternoon, everybody. So, interesting thoughts of Andy Hay there. If you're listening to this stream, the Andy Hay interview before the match is on the DVD. Should you wish to watch it back on the DVD, I've got young Joe sat with me. Just been discussing this match with Joe. Featherstone Rovers 4. First blood to the Rovers. And the Rovers fans in fan voice away to our right hand side. And here's the kick-off from Halifax. It's Gareth Moore underneath it. Finds Chris Anakin on the charge. He looks up for it today on his first start for Rovers, does Anakin. Rovers look up for this today. Obviously they want to set a few records straight after last week. Here's Blackmore. His first start back for Rovers since injury. Obviously has been on the bench as well. Bussey will play that ball to Ellis. Here's Crossley now. Rovers have got up to their own 40. It's an early kick from Andy Kane off to the back of the play of the ball. It's a poor kick though, and it's taken by Gareth Potts. And so Halifax then will restart possession 25 metres out centre field. Trying to work the way forward now, just short of the 40. Ben Kay moves the ball into that left hand side. Halifax fans not happy with something there. And here is Luke Adamson on halfway for Halifax. 10 metres in from touch. Okay, through the hands it goes. Out to that far side now, it's Ryan Fieldhouse. The ball's worked out. Here's Tommy Saxton. That familiar dancing style that Rovers should know so very well. But well wrapped up in the end by the Rovers defence. That was a loose pass, it was low pass, it was difficult to take. And that is a good kick. And Halifax had forced a mistake. Rovers took that ball but lost the ball in the tackle. And one thing Rovers can't afford to do today, Joe, is turn off possession in our own 20.
No, we certainly can't. We started a kick there from Andy Kane being taken on the full and they ran it up well. I'm not a big fan of the halfback going into acting half and then kicking from the ground. Never seems to work too well. The kick never gets the distance and the placement isn't as simple. Good defensive effort though, but then ruined by losing the ball on the first tackle. We're going to get that though with a good kick chase from Halifax, and now they have a chance to press the Rovers line.
Indeed they do, and press the line they are. That's a good tackle there by Greg Worthington on Danny Cowley. Ben Kay drops that ball off to Tony Tonks. They'll be looking for big matches today, Ben Kay and Tony Tonks. And Tony Tonks wins another penalty for interference, says George Stokes. Interesting choice in the second half. Both teams will be attacking their own fans. Here come Halifax now though. And the through again. What a tackle! What a fantastic tackle! I thought they were over them to Andy Braycher. It was Will Sharp with a try-saving tackle, and it was a real try-saving tackle there. Here come Halifax though, still attacking that 10-metre line. It's Luke Ambler. Good defence from Rovers so far on this set. Ben Kay finds Tony Tonks again. Still going Tony Tonks, 3 or 4 players in the tackle. Able to keep him out. This is the last tackle. Halifax with the noses on Featherstone's line. Round with a dink through. That's well taken by Worthington. And Rovers have escaped. Show a try-saving tackle by Will Sharp.
Yeah, try-saving tackle there from Will Sharp. My heart skipped a beat, but what a fantastic tackle it was as we bring it up well here. There was a danger there. We gave away a repeat set with penalty. We said discipline would be huge, but not if you put on a line defence like that. Phenomenal from the Rovers.
It certainly was. Here's Jack Bussey now. Rovers on halfway. As the rain starts teeming down here at Halifax. It was sunny 10 minutes before kick-off, and now we've got a downpour. That's a kick over the top by Rovers. It bounces, and Gareth Potts has to run it back. Run it back he does, he gets to the 10. Oh my word, the heavens have opened. Fieldhouse finds Tommy Saxton. Here's Tony Thomas now. The ball's come loose. Rovers come up with the ball again. Rovers has 6 tackles on the Halifax 20. Andy Ellis finds Jack Bussey. Shrugs away from one, but well wrapped up by the next 2. Rovers, 5 tackles on the Halifax 20 now. Crossley, some more. Andy Kane. Will Sharp. That's a good tackle as well by Halifax. Kane again now. Chris Anakin. Andy Ellis goes himself. Well wrapped up though. Sean Pick was in attendance. Andy Kane shows it once, finds more. Here's Will Sharp. Greg Worthington's well wrapped up there. Will Sharp in attacks in half back. This is the last tackle. Here's Moore with a dink. That's well taken. Good positioning by Ryan Fieldhouse. And well taken there, Joe. Good set for Rovers.
Yeah, good attacking set from the Rovers, and we've got the opportunity to pin Halifax back on their line here. Will Sharp, we've noticed he's in at fullback, and many people have been asking for him to get on the ball more. Perhaps this is how he's shown his abilities coming round the outside, adding that extra man. He certainly adds a fluidity to the Rovers attack.
It certainly is doing. Will Sharp has dropped in at fullback, so Hardman I think is in the centres.
Right,
Hardman is in at right centre and Blackmore has gone to the left wing. Here comes Tommy Thomas again. Halifax 25 metres out from their own line. And it's an early kick. It's a flat kick. It's easily enough taken by Jason Crooks. Crooks goes for the gap. Here's Ian Hardman again now. Ellis to Blackmore. Blackmore gets Rovers up to the Halifax 40 now. Ellis to Andy Kane. Finds Moore. Here's Will Sharp. Good defence there by Halifax. Scott Morrell in defence there. Here goes Lockwood. Gets Rovers 12 metres out. 10 metres to the left of the uprights. Ellis finds Andy Kane. Kane with a kick towards the corner. Jason Crooks! Crooks is over again, is he? He is! He's going to be given. Oh, what an effort from Jason Crooks! A fantastic effort! It looked impossible for him to get that ball down. A kick from Andy Kane. Not crossed by Ian Hardman into the hands of Jason Crooks. Rovers are in control, folks. 13 minutes on the clock. It's Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 10. Joseph, what do you think to that one then?
What a fantastic finish from Jason Crooks. Yet again, he's already on for his hat-trick now. Great kick in. The conditions nice, it's wet, rain sideline down, and Andy Kane put it up high and wide. Ian Hardman leaped the highest and was able to slap it out to his wingman, who was more than grateful to take his chance and score there in the corner. Gasmore now lines up another difficult kick, looking to extend the lead even further.
Indeed he is, as here is this conversion attempt from Gareth Moore now. Tight to that right hand touchline. It is on the correct side. Gareth Moore, a left footed kicker. Rovers fans in fine voice, and here's the attempt. Again, it's gone to the side of the posts. No conversion again to the second try. But Rovers are in control, folks. Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 8. Just how important could those two missed goals be?
Well, we expected a tight game today, and without a doubt Halifax are going to come back into this game, so it could well be. Out wide though, of course, and it's blowing a gale out there, so we can't expect too much from Gasmore. Just keep them at their end of the field though, and if the play's down there, they can't score.
Indeed they can't, and here goes Chris Anakin again. He's revelling in his first start for Rovers. He looks really fired up. As Rovers working out from their own 20. Ellis points, finds Steve Crossler with the drive. Gets Rovers up to the 40 now. Referee pulling the Halifax team back. Here's Bussy. One of the advantages of having Jack Bussy, the ball's come loose, it's stolen. One of the advantages of having Jack Bussy at prop forward is a ball playing prop forward. You know, he can move the ball out wide as well as take the ball in, Joe.
He is a ball playing prop forward, and Steve Crossley also useful with his hands, so you've got the options to tip on there. And with us having three forwards in the front row now, because we're using the loose forward as another front rower, there's plenty of men, plenty of options there, and Halifax have to seal up those gaps. Then by stacking the men in, there's going to be spaces out wide where we're dangerous.
Indeed we are. We've shown that twice already this afternoon. Here's Lockwood. Good defence by Halifax on that occasion. As Andy Ellis moves to the left, it's Andy Kane now. Kane finds Greg Worthington. Ellis waits. Here's Moore. Shows it twice. Finds Andy Kane. Kane finds Will Sharp again, chiming in from fullback. Rovers attack down that side again. It's Andy Kane. Rovers are over again. Oh my word! Where does this start come from for Featherstone Rovers? This is superb rugby league. It was Sean Pick who got over. Oh, what a superb start for Rovers. 15 minutes on the clock. It's Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 12.
Yeah, Sean Pick with the try there. He's always an option runner near the line, and finally he gets given the ball, and he took the opportunity and found his way over, taking the lead even further now. What a start by the Rovers! What a difference to last week. Gaz Moore now lining up the kick. Let's hope he can send this one over and send it even further. Well, now the Halifax team are feeling at the moment completely demoralised, no doubt. After the way they came back against North Wales last week, they still need to be wary.
Indeed we do, and the goal is kicked by Gaz Moore. So 17 minutes on the clock. Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 14. Yeah, folks. Rovers fans in fine voice away to our right hand side as the kick-off is again taken by Rovers. Here comes Chris Anakin again. Andy Hay will be so pleased with this start. Such a contrast to the start Rovers had last week, Joe. Basically Rovers doing to Halifax what Lee did to Rovers last week.
Very much doing to Halifax what Lee did to us last week. The difference, of course, being there's not been too many mistakes from Halifax. Featherstone Rovers have just played good rugby, and we've taken our chances when we've been in the attacking third, finishing with an ability that we didn't show last week, having that cutting edge.
Certainly are showing that cutting edge of Rovers, and here come again. This is a better defensive set from Halifax, pinning Rovers back in their own 40. That's the last tackle. Ellison finds Andy Kane. Kane with a kick downfield. It's going to be fielded by Fieldhouse. He picks that ball up and is able to run that ball back. Halifax have the ball in hand for probably the first time in about 5 minutes. Let's see what they can do with it now then, as Scott Morell attacks in half-back. Finds Gareth Fox. Here goes Tommy Saxton. Ben Kane moves that ball inside. Here's Luke Ambler. Managed to shrug off two, he is still going. Jack Spencer is on for Halifax. As he's come on for Tony Tonks. Ben Kay trots into acting halfback on this set. And he's on the 40, he's not in the 40, so that's a good kick down, which Will Sharp well positioned to take. And returns that ball back well. That's a good return by Will Sharp. Still going, Will Sharp. He made 30 metres on that return. And a penalty as well. That is fantastic, Joe. A 30-metre return from a kick and a penalty.
There we are, already reaping the benefits of Will Sharp being at fullback, bringing it up with a great return there, and they can't handle him, so they give away the penalty. Tonka's already had enough, we see. Our props banging into him so much. And with more men to come on already, we've got plenty of bulk, like we said today. We've got to keep hammering at this Halifax side, and they can't handle it at the moment.
They certainly can't, and Rovers well in the ascendancy at the minute. Here's more to Jack Bussey. Pushed back well, that's better defence there by Halifax. Ellis though. Chris Anakin with his unique running style. It's so easy to identify him. It's a unique but effective as Ellis goes from acting halfback. Rovers are up to the 10 already. Moore finds Andy Kane again, shows it once, moves the ball out wide. It's Sean Pick. Hardman. Crooks is going hat-trick! Oh! Jason Crooks has got a hat-trick inside 20 minutes. It was easy again. The ball moved out to that right-hand side. The pass from the centre halfman out to Crooks, able to reach over and get the ball down. Rovers are well and truly in control, folks. Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 18.
Jason Crooks there going over for first half hat-trick. You saw again the benefits of his hammering down the middle and then being able to move the ball out wide, where as they've had to stack in the spaces and we're able to reap the benefit with our outside backs, which have been phenomenal all season. Now we've got more players entering the field. We've got Matt James coming on, he's got to bang it into more. I'm telling you, the strength inside showing, them already making substitutions. They're going to suffer big time.
Yeah, Matt James is coming on and Jack Bussey is coming off. As Halifax also prepared to make 2 changes. We're going to see Paul Munnell and Ben Johnson for Halifax. Halifax looks shell-shocked. Halicat, the mascot, looks on in disbelief. He can't quite believe what's happening either. As here's Gareth Moore's conversion attempt again. This time he's kicked it. The first couple of misses were range finders. He's found his range this time. Halifax 0. Featherstone Rovers 20. Joe Grovers, just keep doing what you're doing, surely.
Yeah, definitely keep doing what we're doing. As it stands at the moment, of course, we're denying Halifax a bonus point.
And that is massive. If Rovers can keep that going and deny Halifax the bonus point, they'll get second spot back. As Blackmore takes that kick-off. Trying to steal an extra couple of yards. As here's Lockwood now. Here goes Matt James for his first drive. Ellis again now. If Ben Kay has come off. Ben Kay and Simon Brown have come off. Interesting that Halifax have removed one of their big playmakers. Simon Brown has come off early, Joe.
Yeah, Simon Brown's clearly not been as effective as they'd like so far, and they need to go more of a stranglehold on the game. 20 points for behind, you've got to start trying something new, because whatever you're doing at the moment clearly isn't working.
Indeed it isn't, and here is Tommy Saxton. Plays the ball to Mennell. And the ball is worked out there to Jack Spencer. Meno again. And here's the second rower, or the loose horse, sorry, Andy Braidcheck, wearing number 12. Halifax inside Rovers half now. Here's the kick. Blackmore just doesn't need to do anything, just let that one run dead. Calm things down. Which is what he's done on that occasion. Rovers in control. They don't need to force the play. As the rain teams down again here at Halifax. Just steadying things, steadying the ship there, Ben Blackmore. And Rovers will get head and feed on this scrum on their own 10-metre line.
If at any point you want to say, I'll just hold your hand down a bit more.
And so Rovers, and it's Will Sharp again. He's had a blinding start as well. If it wasn't for the fact Crooks had scored a hat-trick, Will Sharp for me, so far, is Rovers player of the match. But you can't argue with a hat-trick in 18 minutes. Here is Andy Ellis now to cross the... Rovers on their own 40, centre field. Ellis finds Chris Anakin. Anakin gets Rovers up to halfway, and that's the last. A better defensive set for the Halifax team there. How's this last tackle for Rovers? It's more. That's a deep kick, taken well by Fieldhouse on his own try line. What's the chase like? It's a good chase. Rovers able to pin him back, pushing it towards the try line. And here at Halifax, pending their own 20 at the minute. Meno. And that's a mistake again. It's going to be a knock-on on the 20. Halifax are rattled, Joe. They really are.
It's hard not to be rattled when people are running at you like Featherstone have been doing today. You see Ben Johnston entered the field for Simon Brown, sorry. And he was particularly effective in the home leg against Halifax when we played them early in the season, but they're not getting up our end of the field because coming up at them with such line speed and controlling the play of the ball well. It's admirable to watch at the moment.
It's great to watch this at the moment. Rovers fans are loving this one. And another 6 tackles on the 20. Here's Greg Worthington now. Can Rovers rub even more salt in the wounds and stretch that lead out even further? It's Steve Crossley. That's better defence, they'll push that well. Ellis to Moore. Moore shows it and goes himself. Well wrapped up on that occasion though, as Andy Ellis moves in. Here's Lockwood. Takes that ball in. Rovers 5 metres away. Andy Kane. Here's Matt James on the charge. That's the last tackle. Are we going to see the same again? It's a dink. Oh, Rovers force a repeat set again. It was a great kick through from Andy Kane. Jason Crooks was chasing it, and he was just out of his reach. And it was back dead by Halifax, and once again, Rovers forced a repeat set, Joe.
Yeah, a deadly little kick in behind there from Andy Kane for a gap that just didn't appear to be there, but a fantastic chase on the outside. And once again, Halifax are worried, putting it out behind. And a brilliant return here from Ben Blackmore.
Indeed it is. Rovers start this set 30 metres out. Worthington, that's in halfback, finds Gaz Moore. Tries to skip inside, but well wrapped up by Luke Adamson. Ellis. Chris Anakin on the charge. That ball's come loose, it's a knock on. I have to say, I think that's Rovers' first mistake. The ball came loose in the tackle for Chris Anakin as he tried to play it. Disappointing end to that set. Rovers just need to keep their heads up, don't keep doing what they're doing, Joe.
Disappointing end to the set, yes, but we've got Halifax in a good area here. We can still look to pin them back. If we kicked and chased and got them pinned down at this point, I'd be happy with that set. So it's a reasonable end.
It is indeed, and Rovers now defensive sets. Scott Merrill not happy with something. Berating his Halifax teammates who won for something there. Didn't see what it was. He's now in half-back and moves the ball out to that left-hand side. It's Ross Devote. Menel attacks in half-back. Jack Spencer gets Halifax just short onto halfway now. That's the last tackle for Rovers. What's the kick option for Halifax? Menel moves the ball to the left. It's a dink over the top. Will Sharp well positioned to take that. And here goes Will Sharp going the only way he knows how to go. Makes about 15 metres. And here's Jason Crooks now. Will Sharp again. 2 drives after 3 for Will Sharp. And Rovers just about 35 metres out. Keegan Hurst has come on for Rovers. And Chris Anakin has gone on for a well-earned breather. As Andy Ellis searches that left-hand side. Walker's away. It's got Worthington. Worthington to more. Andy Kane. Andy Kane. He tried to get their pass away. He tried to get their pass away. And what a great opportunity for Rovers there. Just a loose past the end. Joe, what a fantastic attack.
Agonisingly close. Beautiful attacking play from the Rovers. So many support runners. This is so uncharacteristic of the Rovers. We've not normally got that many men in support, but everybody's wanting the ball at the moment. And now we're pinning Halifax back. We're in the ascendancy here. Anyone would think that we were chasing the game the way we're going out currently.
Rovers really in the moment. They do look so in the mood at the minute. They are in fantastic form, playing really well at the moment, Rovers. And that's a tasty little kick which Gareth Moore does well to take. And Rovers will start this set on halfway. It was a good attempt, a different kick from Halifax. Having to try different things, obviously, but again, Rovers alive to that one. And here's Will Sharp on the 40 now. Keegan Hurst. That ball has come loose, that's a knock on. So Rovers lose possession 35 metres out from the Halifax line. That'll be a scrum down head and feet to Fats. Mistakes creeping in, Joe?
Well, you look at the conditions out there, it's going to be a wet, slippery ball, and you've played this many minutes already. Mistakes are going to creep in, but mistakes are near what they are from the other side. And we're certainly going out and then we're forcing the mistakes from them more so. So we can still look to pin them back here. Our defence has been phenomenal all game, and currently we're nilling them. Still keeping them out of that bonus point range, which is essential. It means effectively Rovers could lose the game and get a bonus point and still finish top of the table due to our superior points difference. Halifax now bringing it wide, but the defence is right up on them again with fantastic lines in there. Good tackling from Matt James and Carl.
Indeed it was, and Halifax bringing the changes, and Andy Braycheck has gone on, and Callum Casey has come on now. So all 4 Halifax changes have been made. Rovers leading by 20 points to 0 at the minute. The ball is moved out to the left, it's a dink over the top by Morrell. Once again, Will Sharp's positioning for that is perfect. But that's a better chase for Halifax, pinning Will Sharp on that occasion. As Ben Blackmore now gets Rovers out of the 20. As Luke Teasdale is making an entrance for Rovers. As Andy Ellis is coming off. And Jack Bussey is also coming on. Back on for Rovers in place of James Lockwood. Rovers there have lost possession again. I think it was Ben Blackmore who lost possession on that occasion. So Luke Teasdale is going to go in at hooker, Joe.
Luke Teasdale in at hooker. We've seen him already this season. He's looked like an exciting prospect. Can he show in this big game his true ability? Can he have that burst of pace? Can he put in that killer pass? Can he do something special for us today? He's trying to fill the shoes of Andy Ellis. Are there any bigger shoes in his side to fill? I don't know. But Halifax are bringing it wide again here and gaining no meters despite everything they try.
Indeed, they are. They're good passing there, but only lateral passing there. And here come Halifax. On the 20, that's a great ball away. And Halifax the first chance to really attack. Here come Halifax attacking down the left.
5 minutes. 5 minutes still.
5 minutes left to half time. Halifax will be looking for a score here. Rovers want to keep it to a 0. Mano, great defence again by Rovers. Is held up, is he? The ball's come loose. Rovers have got possession back. Matt James is taking a breather before he played that ball there. Luke Teasdale takes that ball himself, makes a good 10 metres. Teasdale there. Crooks to Worthington. Got Blackmore. Blackmore trying to get away. Still going Blackmore. Gets the pass away to Sharp. Will Sharp cuts inside, then goes forward. Will Sharp still going. Rovers, this is great stuff from Rovers. Here's Steve Crossley now, another 40-minute stint for Steve Crossley. Teasdale finds Keegan Hurst. Gets Rovers inside that 40. Here's Moore. Moore kicks for the corner. That'll do very nicely, thank you. A great set by Rovers in Luke Teasdale, looking good at an half-back job.
Yeah, looking effective. He's rising to the occasion, definitely. And Gareth Moore taking the smart option there, putting it out, putting Halifax deep on their line again. They're struggling to make meters with our line speed today. And so it's an effective option without a doubt.
It certainly is, and Rovers have got so many players impressing all across the park. I don't envy you your job in the second half, picking the man of the match. Here come Halifax though. Ball is worked out to that left hand side. Devotee almost away. So Rovers hang on by a shirt tail and a penalty is given. Halifax getting on with it quickly. Halifax looking for a score before half time. Tommy Saxton does what Rovers have seen him do so over the years. Takes a tap and makes about 10 metres. Through the hands it goes now. Mennell drops that pass inside to Callum Casey. Mennell again takes on that line, finds Morrell. Morrell, Fieldhouse, that's forward a mile. You could probably take your pick between a forward pass or a pass into touch. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. The ball has gone dead. The scrum down will be head and feet to Rovers.
Desperation setting in once again here for Halifax. They're struggling to cope with Rovers' line speed. They're not making meters, so they're having to try things, and as of yet, they're not coming off. Who knows, they could do in the second half and they could get back into this game, but as things stand, it's not working out. Ben Johnston's trying to make things happen, but it's very hard when you support them as they're just so demoralised as they appear to be for Halifax at the moment.
Sure, Carl Harrison at half time. We'll ask you in a minute what you say. Well, here come Rovers. It's Will Sharp. As Teasdale waits, tapped in half back. Drops the ball off to Crossley. Here's Matt James now. Almost away, Matt James gets Rovers up to halfway. Teasdale sees a gap and tries to go himself. Makes a good 89 metres there, Luke Teasdale. That's a good run. Bussey attacking half back. Moore again. He's just done exactly what I did last time. That's all Rovers need to do. There's minutes left to half time. We're in surely not far off half time now. Rovers, all we need to do is play the sets out, run the clock down. Luke Teasdale again effective at acting half back. So the scrum goes down. If you're Andy Hay at half time, what do you say, Joe?
Well, you have more of the same, particularly as we did early on. A lot of people early in the week have been talking about Jamie Rooney, saying that he adds experience to the sides and we're lacking this week. But look at Gaz Moore, the way he's playing today, he's running the show. He looks in control of this game. Looks like he's been playing for 20 years, yet he's got the speed of a 19-year-old as he's blitzing about the park. Taking the kick there, putting it out, such a wise option. Halifax there with men outside, but not putting it out wide.
Indeed, a good break there, a good mini break there from Halifax. We move now into injury time at the end of the first half. Here's Luke Ambler. So kick over the top by Morel. Is that 40-20? It is a 40-20. Halifax will have one last chance as we move into injury time. They won that scrum packing down, the clock stopped. The first real spark from Halifax is something they've got one play for Halifax to make a difference. And here it is, Morel with a kick through. Now Rovers away, Will Sharps away. That's it. That's going to be half time. We may see the dropout, we may not, I'm not sure.
Stop clock.
The clock has been stopped again. We are going to see the dropout. Whether we'll see anybody run that ball in, I don't know. Rovers fans in fine voice away to our right. The dropout's taken. We are going to see one drive. One play. There goes the half-time hooter here at the Shea Stadium for what I can only describe as the performance of the season so far away from home. A superb first half for Rovers. Started off as early as the 3rd minute with a try from Jason Crooks, which Gareth Moore could not convert. He went over again for his second 10 minutes later. Again, that wasn't converted. Sean Peake then got it in the app for his first try of the season. Gareth Moore converted that one to make it 14-0. Jason Crooks went over after 21 minutes. Again converted by Gareth Moore. That made it 20 points to 0. Since then, Halifax have tightened up the defence. They've been a lot better on defence in the second quarter of that match. For Rovers, it has to be said, they were truly in control here at the Shea Stadium. Joe, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, phenomenal first half, wasn't it, really? Yeah, we'll try to confirm the performance of the season from my point of view, definitely. We ran it in so hard early on and we had men outside. Jason Crooks going over for his tactic, everyone a brilliant finish. Will Sharps, sticking at fullback, he's coming round on the outside. His returns of the kicks are brilliant, and I think that's a huge difference that, in direct contrast to last week, Rovers are dominating the territory over their opposition today. Halifax is supposed to be one of their toughest opponents in the league, and they're not making them look like that, but they're not giving them a chance, really. The halfbacks, they're running the show well. It's just brilliant. I want more of the same. I want the half time to be up and out.
From Halifax's point of view, surely if you're Carl Harrison, you've just got to go in there and say, right, it's 0-0, start again. What do you think?
0-0 start again, but they need to get on with it. To be honest, they're trailing by 22 points. The least they need is a bonus point. But this is an all or nothing game, in all honesty. They need to win this, so they need to go out. They need to start with something showing A periods of the first half. They need to run it in harder. Also, I was noticing that they were trying some clever kicks. rather than putting the distance on and trying to spin us back. Which, when they did it on a couple of occasions, they did. They forced us to kick from they get a better return and starting on their 30. Still, starting on their 30, they're not making any beaters in attack. Rovers' line speed is just out of this world.
It certainly is an outstanding first half performance from Rovers. It's half time here at the Shea Stadium in Halifax. More of the same in the second half, please. Halifax 0, Featherstone Rovers 20. How's that, mate?
That'll do.
Oh.
Welcome back to the second half here at the Halifax Stadium, the Shade Stadium. Rovers with what can only be described as a perfect first half. Got Joe Sassel beside me, he's waiting for the two teams to come out. Joe, your standout players in the first half?
Standout players in the first half, it's so hard to pick. I thought all the forwards were phenomenal, particularly Steve Crossley, who I believe played the full 40 minutes, but it looked like he was his first when it came to the last. On the fringes, of course, you can't take anything away from Jason Crooks. He's phenomenal, and I'd like to pay credit to Ian Hammond for his tip onto him for one of the tries as well. Will Sharp in at fullback as well. What a performance from him! It looks like he's been playing there all his life. He doesn't look like a regular on the wing when he comes around the outside. He's so comfortable, and he does add some fluidity to the attack without a doubt. When he brings it forward from the kick, I think that's been quite an asset because it brings up at such pace and we gain so much ground through that.
We're certainly doing. The forwards have been outstanding as well. Special mention for Sean Pitt with his first senior try for Rovers.
Sean Pitt really epitomises this performance, doesn't he? Because this performance has been all about enthusiasm. It really felt like a bunch of 9-year-olds all wanting the ball, all wanting to chase the ball, all wanting to make tackles. And there's cheers now as the players enter the field, but you look at the Halifax body language and do they look up for it? I don't know.
I don't think they do, not by the body language of the players on the field. The heads are down, the body language is all wrong. And wait till you see the body language of the Rovers when they come out. Rovers are playing to both teams playing towards their own sets of fans now. Tommy Saxton stood with his hands on his hips. Don't think he can quite believe what's going on. And just talking to one or two of the speckies at half time, I think for a couple of them the key word has been enthusiasm.
Yeah, the key word has been enthusiasm. Halifax, because we battered them early doors like we did against Batley a couple of games ago. They've been demoralised throughout the rest of the half and unable to come up with something to get through the Rovers. You know, the Rovers here, they're making them wait, they're making them think about the gauntlet that's been thrown out. So what do you do as a Halifax player right now? I really don't know.
And here comes out for the second half, your very own Featherstone Rovers. The body language, it has to be said, Joe, is totally different. Rovers players look fit, they look eager to get on. They look eager to pick up where they left off. Defensively in the first half, that's the best I've seen Rovers. And going forward again, absolutely superb. Running the angles, causing problems with virtually every set they've had, Joe.
Causing problems with every set, because if you start like that on your first one, it's going to be the same throughout the rest of the game. You know, we're charging up on them. Everyone's calling for the ball as well. You know, Will Sharp took about 3 drives in one of the sets because he was calling for the ball every single time, trying to fight his way past others to get it. Luke Teasdale there, just a young lad, in his first game for quite some time for the Rovers, strutting out onto the field.
Without a care in the world. Rovers look so relaxed at the minute. And here's Will Sharp. Rovers in control of the first set of this second half. Teasdale finds Matt James now. Knocks a player over as he runs that ball in. It was Tommy Saxton he knocked over actually. Here's Teasdale again in half-back, finds Steve Crossley. Played a full 40 minutes once again in the first half, Steve Crossley. Been a regular feature this season in playing full 40. And here's Moore with a kick. That's a high kick this time. It's easily enough taken though by Fieldhouse. And he runs that ball in with a bit of enthusiasm. That's a better return for Halifax. Good first set for Rovers. Here's Tommy Saxton now. Looking to work as Tommy Saxton always does, and here comes Luke Ambler. And Halifax attacking on halfway now. That's the 4th tackle, says the referee. Through the hands it goes, and that's the last tackle. Halifax. It is a knock-on. Rovers appealing for a knock-on in the tackle. 4 players around. All looked at the referee and said it's been knocked on. All looked at the touch judge, said the referee looked at the touch judge, and he signalled a knock-on. So a disappointing end to that set for Halifax.
Disappointing end to the set for Halifax as they brought upfield much better in that start of in the start of this half. You know, gaining good yards. The Rovers defence not quite up on them the same as they have been throughout the first half. But you know, you're going to get determined drives. You said they'd come back into this game and there'd be a storm that this Featherstone side would have to weather. Can we do it? Yes, we can by the looks of it.
Certainly can, and here are Rovers attacking in the Halifax 40 now. Early doors in this second half. That ball's come loose and the referee said that's a knock-on. I'm not quite sure about that one. It was Jack Bussey. A groan from behind me from the cameraman suggests that might not have been, or suggests that he thought it might have been stolen. Looks like it was ripped. The referee said it was a knock-on, so Halifax in possession now. So mistakes on both sides at the start of the second half. Rovers line speed again, very good. As Halifax move that ball across and get just inside the Rovers half now. Halifax trying to work the ball, but again Rovers defence superb and pushing Halifax back as well. That's Jack Spencer on halfway. Here come Halifax. That's better play, a good half break. And that's an interesting kick. It's a great kick. And Will Sharp able to cover off Fancy. But Mr. Stokes may have inadvertently helped Featherstone Rovers there. He got in front of one of the chasers. Blocked him off. I don't think he meant to do it. But it looked to me as if George Stokes, the referee, may have inadvertently blocked one of the Halifax chasers. Nevertheless, the Rovers have come up with the ball again now. And this Halifax, that's better defence from Halifax. Andy Kane, here's Sean Pick. It's a kick from Moore. It's a disappointing kick from Moore. And it's a good return by Fieldhouse, and Halifax are starting 5 metres short of halfway now. Smith Saxton gets Halifax back in the Rovers half. Mennell drops that ball off. And Luke Ambler. Here goes Scott Morrell. Well, that's up well by Hardman and Pick. Ambler again gets that pass away. Halifax is searching. Halifax, another try-saving tackle of all people by Keegan Hurst. That's a better step for Halifax, and can Gaz Moore get out? No, he can't. Oh, it started off. Something started there, I don't know what it is. Gareth Moore didn't like something. And the only player who's not in attendance in that in-goal area, who stood about 40 metres away, is Tommy Saxton. I didn't see what happened in the tackle. Gareth Moore took exception to something. It is going to be a dropout, Joe.
Yeah, I don't think Gareth Moore was amused there when the tackle carried on after he'd been taken out of the dead goal line. Didn't see exactly what aggravated him, but certainly was displeased and lashed out at the opposing man. What was done to broken it, I'm not sure, but surely he just released the man after he'd taken him over the dead goal line.
Possibly do. Referee is calling out Ian Hardman. I fancy this is going to go on report. Ian Hardman, of course, captain for the day for Rovers, in the absence of Tim Space, who we are hoping to see back next week. It is just a warning for Gareth Moore, and also a warning there for Ian Hardman as well. And it's Will Sharp who takes the drop out. Gets it up to halfway, taken by Fieldhouse, and here come Halifax again now. Will Sharp taking the drop out, being the full-back. And Halifax now. We're in for a cracker of a second half, folks. We're going to see the Andy Bostock on in a minute. That's just an introduction you need in this sort of game. Be interesting to see who comes up. And it is a penalty for Halifax. Holding down in the tackle. And here come Halifax now, it's Spencer. Rovers waiting for this set to be completed before the change is made. Halifax fans behind the sticks there appealing for something in the tackle. And again the mistake from Halifax. But the referee has said it was a pass from Steve Tyrer. The referee has said that the Rovers hand in there. So it's given head and feed in this scrum to Halifax. Rovers still hanging on to make the change. It's going to be Bostock and Lockwood who'll come on. How's Rovers' defence on this set then? Tommy Saxton. And Tony Thompson back on and Jack Spencer goes back off. A good stint for Jack Spencer. Here are Halifax attacking this line now. Morell drops the ball off to be Borton. That's gone forward and Halifax got possession up. And we're now going to see a double change for Rovers. Steve Crossley has probably done a 50-minute stint, has finally come off. And off comes Keegan Hurst. And on comes James Lockwood and Andy Bostock. And here is Bostock's first drive. Makes 3 metres with 2 players on his back. Teasdale finds Lockwood again now. In that left channel that he runs so well. Teasdale. Here's Bussy. Teasdale moves the ball out to left to Greg Worthington. Here's Moore. It's a high kick from Gareth Moore. How's the chase? It's easily enough taken by Fieldhouse. And it is a good chase from Rovers. Led by Gareth Moore, making the rest of his teammates on side. And Halifax again starting from inside their own 20-metre line. Here's Tony Tonks. Works through the hands. It's an early kick from Halifax. They've gone for the 40-20, but the ball didn't have the angle on it. And it stops dead, allowing Will Sharp to pick up. And a good chase too by Halifax. We're always looking a bit disjointed there. Brooks and Blackmore. Rovers playing the ball with nobody behind. Here goes Teasdale. Brooks one off. This game could easily boil over, folks. Here goes Crooks. Already got a hat-trick today. Finds Ian Hardman. Hardman brings that ball back in. Has to be said, in this second half, Joe, much better defence from Halifax.
Much better defence from Halifax, yeah. They're looking more spirited, but Rovers are struggling to break out with their kicks not coming off so well. They're struggling. That pass a bit. A good offload down from Crooks as Andy Kane brings it out the right side here. Plenty of afters there in that fact. I'm not sure what all that's about, not necessarily sure.
Indeed, it was after him that tackle. Rovers though attacking in the Halifax 20. Now it's Worthington. A great break it was from Rovers from end to end. The referee has said, I think that's the last tackle. And that is the turnover. So a disappointing end to that set for Rovers. But Rovers have got Halifax where they need them. Penn back in their own 20. And Halifax will have to work the full length of the field again. It is Luke Adamson in possession. As Andy Braycheck and Von Rambler. Halifax are away. Steve Tyrrell. A great break down the left wing. But Will Sharp as your fullback. A superb fullback's tackle. And Halifax looking dangerous. Ross Devote's kick. Hardman just knocks it dead. A great break down this left-hand side for Halifax. And once again, Rovers' defence is up to the task, Joe.
Fantastic break from Halifax there, yeah, folding the Rovers' defence down this right side. Tyra making his way through, and Will Sharp though being up to the task there at fullback, recovering well and getting across. They then bring it in, and now they're forced to drop out, so they've got yet another set here on this Rovers line. Still, we're holding out well though, we're keeping them out in this half. Despite a lot of pressure from Halifax, they get to find their way over.
You've got your watch going for a second now.
Don't worry about it now, mate.
And here come Halifax now then. Morrell. Through the hands it goes. Here's Devotee with a pass away to little Ben Johnston. Is certainly a danger man. Fieldhouse in halfback. Through the hands it goes. Simon Brown. Tommy Saxton. He'd love a try today. Rovers have come up with possession again though. Halifax trying to force the tackle. Trying to force the pass. And Will Sharp runs that ball back superbly again. Another great defensive set for Rovers.
Great defensive set there, and Andy Kane's able to come up with the ball. Will Sharp though, what an effort from him today. How much of the ball has he taken? How many great tackles has he made when they've been able to break through the line? And how many good returns has he made as well? It's been very effective today. It looks like he's been playing fullback all his life, not just the old Billy.
It certainly doesn't. It certainly gives Andy Hay a bit of a headache looking at next week for the Sheffield game and for the Keighley game. Here's Moore though with a kick over the top. That's well fielded by Halifax. And here's the return. As Halifax now attack down this left hand side is Tommy Saxton. Looks to have switched in the centres to me. With Steve Tyra. Ross Devotee gets the pass away to Menno. Menno goes for a gap. A good tackle there by Andy Bostock. Halifax on the Rovers 40 now. Brown. That was a loose pass for Brown. It's well taken by Ben Johnston. Devotee finds Brown again. Tony Tonks. Halifax are passing well, but it's all lateral going from one side of the field to the other. No go forward. Here's a kick from Brown. That is a good kick. Andy Kane not interested. It lets the ball bounce dead and it goes dead in goal. How long's gone? 26 left. Just coming up to 15 minutes gone in the second half. We're still in a war of attrition. Rovers have lost that ball. So once again, Rovers have a chance to see how good the defence is, and Halifax have a chance to try and breach this Rovers defence, which so far this afternoon, it has to be said, have been absolutely outstanding. Callum Casey plays the ball to Mennell. Here's Brown. Drops that ball off to Devote. Rovers don't want anything on the score sheet against them today. Mennell. Brown again. Here's Morell. Through the hands it goes. Fieldhouse. That's worked out wide. Fieldhouse again. Gets away from James. It's Fieldhouse. Held up 4 metres short. Ryan Fieldhouse. Mennell. Tried to go from dummy half. Again, good defence from Rovers. Through the hands it goes. Great check to Tony Tonks. Looked for the offload, but it was well closed down by Andy Bostock. Tonks plays the ball to nobody. That is poor from Halifax. A kick over the top, and Jason Crooks defuses the bomb. I have to say, Joe, Halifax there looking disarray. I play the ball by Tony Tonks to nobody.
Yeah, just the lack of organisation from Halifax, really. They're lacking ideas. Featherstone holding out blindly here, and they just can't find a way through. They're trying everything. They've gone with loads of different options, as we now see Matt James leads the field, and Andy Ellis enters the field. We know he can make us tick as he did in the first half, and he'll cause problems for this Halifax defence. Allow us to break into their half more, as we've not quite had the territory we did in the first period.
No, but here's Andy Bostock away! Andy Bostock's away! It's an intercept! It's an intercept for Fieldhouse! Well closed down by Gareth Moore. Oh, chance for Rovers at one end. It's coming Saxton! Saxton! Got the test outside! And Halifax has finally reached the Featherstone Rovers line. It all came from a mistake from Andy Bostock. He made the break. He tried to get the pass inside, but the intercept from Ryan Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse with the break. Couple of plays later, the ball finds its way to Ben Johnston, who manages to get over the line. Rovers have held out for 57 minutes. Halifax are finally over the line. Halifax 4, Featherstone Rovers 20.
Well, they've been pressing in our half all the way through this second period, and they've been unable to find their way over, unable to develop a gap in the Rovers' line. But sure enough, as soon as we start to go up their end of the field, they come back with the ball, and with the open space, they're able to find their way over. Who else, though, to provide the try assist than Tommy Saxton? He's been a brilliant servant of the Rovers club over the years, and there we saw his ability on display again as he sent over Ben Johnston for the try. Halifax now back in this game. Is it too little too late? Over 20 minutes to go. Still in this.
Indeed, here's Tyler's conversion. He's missed it. Steve Tyler usually is very, very reliable with the boots. Luckily for Rovers on that occasion, the ball did not go between the uprights. So, with 22 minutes left on the clock, Halifax 4, Featherstone Rovers 20. Rovers just need to keep the defensive shape as they have, Joe, now. They're still in control of this game, and it's only from a mistake from Rovers that Halifax have got over.
Yeah, if we keep the defensive shape we've had, I don't think they'll be able to find their way through. They've been struggling to find their way through all game. Not been able to develop a gap, as you were saying, but only when the space was there from the break, and it kicks off again. Someone needs to get control of this game. It's all going a bit mad and people are piling in again. But no, Tommy Saxton's just stood there on his wing speaking to Steve Tyler because he never comes across to get involved. It'll be too much effort.
And Luke Teasdale did appear to go into that tackle late. And Halifax players pointing at certain players. I think they're directing where they want to go. and picking out the men who were involved in that. Andy Bostock's being spoken to by Mr. Stokes. Again, no action taken though, except for a penalty to Halifax. And the referee is now speaking to the Halifax players as well. So Morel takes that penalty and finds touch. As the rain comes down again here at the Stray Stadium. And here come Halifax now. It's Tony Thompson. Rovers could do with the net score just to take the sting out of this Halifax side in this second half. Because they do look a lot livelier in the second half. That's a mini break from Tyra. Here's Morel now. Great check. Plays the ball to Mennell. Brown. Through the hands it goes again. Halifax now on the Rovers 30. Here's Brown again. Morel, sorry, to Brown now. Shows it once and gets the pass away to Fieldhouse, which is only just taken. The pass looked behind him, but he managed to reel the pass in. Here's Brown with another kick over the top. That's easy for Shah. But he gets away from 1, 2. He's well wrapped up by 3. I have to say, we mentioned it just at the start of the second half. Will Shah looks like fullback. It's been his natural position. Not looked out of place at all for Rovers. Ellis now. Here's Chris Anakin back on for Rovers. No, it's not Anakin, sorry. It was Teasdale. Ellis now though. That's a poor pass to Lockwood on the bounce. I fancy it slipped out of his fingers a bit. Moore ducks under 2. Looks at the referee, says, was that high, Mr. Referee? He says no. Here's Andy Kane though. Kane with a kick for Ellis. Is it still on? This game is stretching out a bit now, so seeing the gaps in play is starting to open up a bit more now.
Gaps in play coming into the second half. It's been non-stop from both sides really, so teams are going to start to tire. There's going to be gaps developed, but we just need to keep up this defensive effort. And that's a fantastic tackle, but I think the penalty's got to be awarded for it. Looks to around the chest to me, but that's just my opinion, and I am the first one.
The referee saying it was around the chest, but the arm went up. So that's why he's given the penalty. And Halifax then back in the Rovers half. Rovers taking the time clearing the field, not surprisingly. As Halifax make another change. Andy Hayes just in discussion with one of the officials. Ben Kay is back on.
Substitute for Halifax, number 9, Ben Kay, sponsored by Richard and Julie Hamilton. Replaces number 14, Paul Mennell, sponsored by Art Collins.
So Ben Kay returns for Paul Mennell now. And it's another penalty. And we're going to see the return for Rovers of Chris Anakin. Rovers having a player pulled out again. I think it's Jack Bussey. Rovers need to regain the discipline. Penalties starting to creep in against them, Joe.
Yeah, as we see the discipline yet again not quite being there. And so far, goal line defence has been able to save us in this half.
On report.
The incident's been put on report there. We can't afford to lose any players through suspension with the injury troubles we already had in the squad. You see Anakin is going to enter the field now and be more impetus added to the attack, but right now we need to hold out here. As we get the ball back again though, when we have the opportunity to break out.
Indeed, a knock on from Halifax in that set there. So a relieving knock on for Rovers. And here comes the change. Chris Anakin returns. And it's Luke Teasdale who comes off. A great stint from Luke Teasdale, Joe.
Yeah, great stint for a young and lesser experienced of our players. Luke Teasdale looked like he'd been playing all season long. Came in, it was a tight situation. Hang on, what's going on here? Come on, lads. You've been doing scrum since you first started playing rugby, and yet you're in trouble packing down here. He's speaking to the players. Tony Tonk's being involved. Well, we could all see that coming, couldn't we? We're okay though. We're miles ahead here. We can let them trot about at the scrum. We've got plenty of time. Time's on our side. Reason on the side of Halifax, so as they charge up in the defence, they're looking to pin us back now.
Indeed they do. Time is on our side. Rovers in attack on that left-hand side. Just need to see the sets out.
14 minutes. How long? 14 minutes.
We're inside the last 15 minutes here at the Strait Stadium. Rovers haven't scored since the 21st minute, but they won't care because they did score 4 tries in that first 20 minutes. Here goes Will Sharp now. He has been outstanding this afternoon as Will Sharp, and is able to get the pass to Lockwood, who passes to Bostock. So Rovers in that Halifax half now. It's a kick from Andy Kane. That's off Halifax. Was it played at? The referee's going to give the scrum to Halifax. On the word of the touch judge, that call came from the touch. That call came from the touch judge on this side. I saw the touch judge straight away signal when it was to Halifax head and feed. Rovers, though, it doesn't matter. Rovers just need to keep the composure. We are in front, and at the minute, Halifax don't have a bonus point, Joe.
No, they don't, and like we say, that could be vital. It gives us a cushion of protection that if there's a minor slip up in one of the remaining games, we're against difficult opponents. Let's not forget Sheffield and Keighley both fighting for a playoff spot and fighting to avoid relegation. For Keighley, they've made us Lee struggle early in the season, and we've struggled against Sheffield over the years. They've often been a bogey side. Blackmore now bringing it back upfield. A great return here from Ben Blackmore.
A fantastic return. That was a 40-20 attempt, and I have to say I thought he had kicked a 40-20, but it just stayed in the field of play. And a 20-metre return from Ben Blackmore, and there's a penalty there for a high tackle on Chris Anakin. So Rovers will be able to get field position for another assault on the Halifax line now. And Gareth Moore finds touch, and Rovers will start on the Halifax 30 now. Here is Moore, shows it and then goes himself. Taking a minute to get up, Gareth Moore. I don't know if that's a touch of cramp or not. Able to play the ball. I think it is just a touch of cramp. Looks okay now. Just wanting to get involved. Bostock 2 more to Andy Kane. Trying to do what Andy Kane does best and duck under that tackle. Will Sharp goes from that's in half back now. Listen, Will Sharp has been absolutely awesome. I think he's done that just for everything a player can do on a rugby field today. Andy Kane shows it twice, finds Moore. Moore with a long pass to Worthington. Well wrapped up though by Halifax on that occasion. There goes Blackmore for the corner. But Worthington! No, he's held up. Held up on the last tackle. And we have a player down for Halifax, do we? Yes, we do. Luke Adamson is down and has stayed down. The referee happy enough to let play go on though. And Luke Adamson looks to be in a lot of trouble there. Looks like his knee.
The new owner vehicle registration BE08FPS
And here come Halifax then, trying to work out from their own 20, trying to move the ball out wide. And it's going to be a change here for Halifax. Halifax player who was injured is not able to return. So we're going to see the reintroduction of Danny Cowling. And here's Gareth Moore from that kick now. And Rovers starts off in the Halifax half. Surely that's got to be a penalty. It has interference at the play of the ball.
Bussey's back on the ball.
As Jack Bussey has returned for Andy Bostock. Crossley, sorry. Steve Crossley returns to the pitch. He's had a short breather, he's okay now. Here's Lockwood. Rovers are in the Halifax 10-metre area again now. Another try would kill this game off, you fancy. Moore to Sean Pick. With the offload back to Moore. Moore for the gap! I thought he was through a gap, it was only just closed. Andy Ellis goes himself. And now Steve Crossley's in half back. I like it when that happens. He gets the pass away to Anakin. Ellis. Some more now. Andy Kane. So Will Sharp. That's the last tackle now. A better defensive set for Halifax. Here's Kane now. Kane with a kick for the corner. That's well taken by Halifax. Can Rovers pen him back? No, says the referee. The Rovers fans behind the uprights said yes. The referee said he was on his own line. But Rovers so far, Halifax 2 tackles in and have only made about 5 metres. This is a better defensive set for Rovers. Will Sharp has dropped back. And it's an early kick. Halifax desperate to clear the lines, kicking on the third tackle. Will Sharp has 20 metres to run back into. These 2 men, and almost away from a third. Andy Kane now. It's Greg Worthington. Rovers are making the yards on these plays. Ellis from that's in halfback finds Crooks. Well wrapped up on that occasion. Moore sees a gap and goes for it. He's an elusive player, is Gareth Moore, and he's in the mood. Ellis. Kane again drops the pass off. Kane with a kick through. Taken well by Fieldhouse, good positioning. And just manages to stay in the field of play.
Six.
As we approach the last 5 minutes, Rovers strong defensively at the minute. Halifax having to try new things, passing the ball along the line where they normally probably wouldn't do. Joe, there's been a lot of outstanding performances on this match this afternoon from the Rovers team. Question now for you is, and we'll just pause for this attack. The Halifax attack down the left. It's Steve Tyler again. It's once again stopped. A forward pass. The referee has called a forward pass and given Rovers head and feed at the scrum. Joe, we've got a break in play. Been a lot of outstanding performances for Rovers today. Will Sharp at fullback. Jason Crooks on the wing. Your man of the match time.
Well, it's hard to split the pack, really, isn't it? They really hammered into the Halifax side early in the 20 minutes. I think that was a deciding factor. Sean Pick and Steve Crossley particularly enthusiastic. Sean Pick not coming off all game, and Steve Crossley playing the entire first half out at prop. Andy Kane's down here in the corner. We hope that's not too serious. Gareth Wardle,
Did you say 7?
unavailable this week, and therefore would he have the experience for a big game like today? He's shown today in the way he's controlled the play. It's been brilliant for me. Andy Ellis good as usual, but it has to be, even though Ben Cook's got that, Jason Cook, sorry, got that hat trick, and with some sublime finishes. Will Sharp is returning of kicks. He wants every single ball. Yeah, Will Sharp to me has been brilliant.
So Will Sharp named as man of the match. There's now 6 minutes left on the clock. Rovers have turned possession over, and here come Halifax again. It's Tommy Saxton. Well wrapped up by 3 though. Ben Kay from Acton halfback finds Morell. Through the hands it goes. On that right hand side now, Halifax trying to get through the Rovers line. Just unable to do so again. Good defence. Rovers defensively today have been absolutely superb. Halifax have struggled every time to get the ball, to break the line. And there is that man of the match himself. Absolutely outstanding from Will Sharp. Just left the chasing winger for dead. And here are Rovers now, it's Blackmore. Just hold the ball, Rovers, that's it. We're into the last 5 minutes.
Official attendance here at the stadium is 3,022.
3,022 here at the Shea Stadium. I've witnessed an absolute war of attrition, it has to be said.
Also, we come through to our match sponsors today.
Ellis finds Andy Kane now.
NPRO and Bibs Property Rentals.
Ellis. Here's Kane again.
Racing on the wall, sponsored by the Halifax Players Association.
The kick from Andy Hayne, it's Ryan. Here's Ryan Fieldhouse. And Halifax have just announced their Hitman Award. I guess that's a code word for... And their Man of the Match award is Scott Morell. Not quite sure what they mean by a hitman, but oh well. Unless that's the most tackles in the game, I don't know. That's better from Halifax and away. Halifax and away. It's away from Will Sharp as well. It's a kick for the corner. It was a good break. I think again it was Luke Ambler. Couldn't see from here. Whoever it was that made the break, it was a good break. Good tackling back again from Will Sharp. Good scrambling defence from Rovers. The dropout has been forced. Joe?
Good scrambling defence from Rovers. They really epitomises the way we've been all game. Such a great effort, everyone wanting to track back. Despite the number of supporting runners Halifax had, we were able to get men down, we were able to snuff out the chance. Yes, we got a drop out here, which can be taken by that man, Will Sharp. His kick returns, they've been like an art form today. His drop out, maybe not so much.
No, I can. Will Sharp being at fullback, taking the drop out, allowing the defensive line to move up whilst he stays deeper. Here come Halifax now though. On that right hand side, trying to work through again. That's a pass to nobody though. It's a kick through though. Jason Trucks, that's good defence. He didn't need to do anything else than that, he just ran the ball out. That's alright, it gives Halifax head and feed. It's aware that time's running out. Scott Morell telling his team players to get in the scrum to stop the clock. The referee obviously The referee can't stop the clock until one of the teams has a scrum pat down. On my watch, we're out of time. I think we've probably got a couple of minutes left. 3 minutes left on the clock. Here's Morell now. Fieldhouse gets the pass away on that far side to Potts. Ambler. Almost away, but well wrapped up by Crossley. Halifax 5 metres away, centre field. Brown. Fieldhouse. It's well wrapped up there by Ian Hartman and Sean Pick. Andy Ellis in attendance as well. Brown again. Finds Morell. Morell gets away from Lockwood. The ball's worked out to that right hand side now. And it's Danny Cowley. Morell's dropped it. I think Morell was setting up for the scrum, for the kick. He lost possession, the ball went to ground. We're into the last 90 seconds here at the Shea Stadium. This will be scrum down, head and feet to Rovers. They won't be in any rush. And I fancy now all we're going to see, as we saw in the first half from Rovers, run the clock down, kick for the corner, turn Halifax round. Andy Hay will be a very, very proud coach down there on the touchline today. Here's Ian Hartman now. Rovers don't need anything too fancy now, as the Halifax fans starting to leave the ground. And the Rovers fans saying, in their own way, are saying goodbye to them. Andy Ellis from Martin halfback makes 10 metres with a player on his back. Plays the ball to Jason Crooks, who spins away from one. Gets away from a Luke Amber first time, but not the second. Rovers 5 metres short of halfway. More. Lockwood. More again. I said it earlier on, they've done it. A straightforward set, kick for the corner. And that is going to be that, folks. The timekeeper side of me says that's time up. We might see one play, if that. The last play of the match. Wait to hear the roars. Wait till you hear the roars away to our right as that scrum goes down. It started off well for Rovers as early as the 3rd minute with Jason Crooks going over in the corner. He followed it up 10 minutes later with his second, before 3 minutes later Sean Pick went over, converted by Moore. Then Jason Crooks went over for his hat-trick try after 21 minutes, as he were until half-time. The only score in the second half came to Halifax for a try for Ben Johnston. Rovers defensively outstanding is the only word I can use. A superb second half performance. Rovers come out on top. Rovers regain second spot. Joe, your thoughts on today's match?
Well, it was a perfect performance, wasn't it, really? We went out in that first 10 minutes, we really hammered them, and Jason Crooks got his hat-trick. Sean Pick also had his and we were able to get a 24-10. We just kept control of the game, really. We kept dominating the territory, even when they came back at us in the second half. We held out with some fantastic goal line defence. And as they came forward with the ball, they only managed to score on the break, really. So, well done to the Rovers. We denied them a bonus point. Means effectively we can afford to slip up in one of our remaining games. It's a nice safety cushion to have.
It certainly is. They don't want to slip up. Rovers want 2 more wins from the last 2 games. 3,022 here at the Shea Stadium. It's finished here. Halifax 4, Featherstone Rovers 20. Thank you for listening to the Rovers stream, and goodbye.